In this video, we will look at how you can edit the environment to quickly customize the shadows, highlights and reflection in your scene. Start by selecting the environment in the scene panel. Each dimension document contains an environment and the environment cannot be deleted. The environment defines the background color, the lighting and the ground plane. Changes to the environment are globe and affect all objects in the screen. First, you can change the background color. Click on the swatch next to background to open the color picker, then select the color. You can also use images like gradients, patterns and photographies. To add an image as a background, drag the image into the background swatch. Before working on lighting, shadows and reflection, enable the render preview mode of the canvas. This will let you see advanced rendering effect in a real time. You can control the reflections and shadow effects of the ground plane, which is a special object that acts as a floor of the scene. Select the environment in the scene panel. Adjust the shadow opacity to control the strength of a shadow on the ground. Adjust reflection opacity and reflection roughness to control whether the ground shows reflection, the strength of the reflection and whether they are smooth or blurry. Lighting in dimension is physically based, meaning it acts just like the real world. The viewing angle of your camera will affect how materials and lighting looks. So it's important to adjust lighting from the perspective you want to output. Light will also have different impacts on different materials. There are three types of lights in dimension. The first type of lights are environment lights, which are 360-degree spherical panoramic images that wrap around the scene and project light inwards from every pixel. This image can be very complex, like forests, mountains, studios and other environments that are often captured with 360-degree cameras. They provide high detail reflections and lighting and are excellent as standalone lighting presets. To use an environment light, simply drag and drop into the canvas. The environment tile will display as its own object in the scene panel. Adjust the environment light properties like intensity and rotation to control the all-over effect of the light. The second type of lights are directional lights. Directional lights can be used to build your own custom environment, or it can be used additively with an environment light. To use a directional light, simply drag and drop into the canvas. To position the graphic lights, adjust its heights and rotation properties. You can also change the intensity of each light, the color and some shape settings such as size. Larger lights will provide more spread highlights with softer shadows, while smaller lights will provide small highlights and harder shadows. To adjust the light directly on an object, click on the point light at surface section to toggle it on. You can click and drag to move the light across the surface in a real time. When you are satisfied with the light position, click on the point light at surface section again to toggle it off, or use the escape key. For circle and square lights, you can control the shape more specifically by adjusting their shape setting. In addition to the core directional lights, there is also a preset for a 3-point light setup, which will create a classic key, fill and black light setup based on your current camera angle. Adding a 3-point light presets will remove existing directional light. The final type of light is actually a glowing material. You can make any surface glow, emitting light onto the scene. Glowing objects are different from environment and directional lights in that they are part of the 3D scene, and their position will affect how far the light will reach. We hope this video has been helpful in learning about the types of lights in dimension and how you can combine them to create a beautiful 3D scene.